The U.S. President Donald Trump recently stated that we should expect developments and surprising news regarding Abraham Accords, that is, new countries are set to join the accord. To discuss this, we're joined live by Tom Gross, political analyst based in Tel Aviv. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.
Now, Israel has confirmed direct talks with Syria, including discussions on normalization. How significant is this development, and what shall we expect as a next step?
Well, it's extremely significant, and it's been slightly lost in Israel because the announcement was made on Tuesday at the very time that the whole of Israel was really recovering from 12 nights and days of ballistic missile fire from Iran, which, targeted the entire population in Israel. And even though Israel won this short war against Iran, the people are very traumatized. It's a very unusual thing to be rained down with ballistic missiles aimed basically only at civilians and people getting woke up all night. So what should be enormous news has been lost somewhat. As you mentioned, President Trump, when he visited Qatar and Saudi Arabia in May, alluded to the fact, and he met the new President al-Shara of Syria, he alluded to the fact that he wanted Syria and Lebanon to join the Abraham Accords. Just to remind people, the Abraham Accords, named after Abraham, are to bring together the three monotheistic religions, Judaism, Islam, Christianity, in a shared commonality as being derived from Abraham, and they're trying to, it's not exactly peace, it's normalization. 4 countries joined in the year 2020 in Trump's first term, and, but the difference is none of the countries that joined then had land borders with Israel. That was UAE, Bahrain, Morocco, Sudan. Lebanon and Syria are the remaining 2 countries that border Israel that it doesn't officially have peace with. It has peace with Jordan and Egypt. It will be enormously significant, but I just make a slight hesitancy in that there's a territorial dispute between Syria and Israel over the Golan Heights. And in Lebanon, Hezbollah, the militia, which are basically controlled by Iran or were controlled by Iran, are still active. And only today there was a skirmish between Israel, which shot in the end 2 Hezbollah operatives who were breaking the ceasefire. So, it will be a big gain for everyone, for Lebanon, Syria and Israel and Donald Trump, who'd like to get his Nobel Peace Prize. But it won't be as easy as it was doing with UAE and Morocco because of the border problems.
Now, what do you know about the nature of these talks, and could they realistically lead to Syria joining the Abraham Accords?
Well, Israel's national security advisor, Saki Hanegbi, who is a very close ally of Netanyahu, the prime minister, revealed on Tuesday in a kind of closed-door sessions of the Israeli Parliament Intelligence and Security Committee, he revealed, it was leaked to a pro-Netanyahu paper called Israel Hayom, that he has been holding talks in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates directly with representatives of the Syrian government. We knew there were indirect talks happening already, possibly in Azerbaijan, possibly in the UAE, but this is a little bit different. It's direct talks at a very high level, and according to the National Security Advisor Negbi, it not just deals with border issues and political and security coordination. They also have the prospect of a peace treaty, of normalization. If that happens, I suspect they'll probably fudge 1 or 2 issues which are a bit hard to resolve in the immediate term, like the competing claims for sovereignty between Syria and Israel over the Golan Heights. But, many countries in the world that have ambassadors and peace have border disputes that are unresolved, or they have still disputes. There's no reason that they shouldn't have an exchange of ambassador and a peace treaty and so on, and still have some disputes to be resolved through peaceful diplomacy at some later point.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.